Hi, this is the Warhammer Dad with another magnetization tutorial. This one is Dark Eldar Venoms, and if you looked at my other two tutorials or three tutorials, you know that I like keeping things simple. I like doing it after it's built if you can. This is about fun, fast, get it on the table, but still keep your weapons options open. So this time I'm going to show you two different ways to do the Venom. I really like playing with the magnets, and sometimes I can go a little overboard. So I'm going to show you on this one that I'm still working on the easiest, simplest, all you need to do to get on board and get going, and then this one a little extra stuff that you can do just to keep your options open, and it's all really for fun. It doesn't affect gameplay at all. So from a gameplay perspective, Venom only has one weapon up here. Now I went ahead and magnetized it, and what you can see is I've got a 1/16 by 1/32 magnet. You just clip the post, glue the magnet on, make sure your polarities are right, as I always say, and then you just put the next one down in the hole. I like to put it down a little bit so that this all ends up being flush, and really this is not to do a weapons option, but more just for storage and so it doesn't break as you're handling it. It does probably give it a little bit more ability than the post does that you just stick in there. You don't even need to glue it. But from a pure gameplay standpoint, you don't even need to do this weapon. On the bottom, now I've done this bottom a little different than the other one just because of what magnets I had on board at the time. So really what you do, in the bottom here I glued a 1/4 inch by 1/16 inch magnet, and I just drilled it out. That's about, it was an easy size to work with the hole, and that's really why I ended up with that one. And then I clipped a piece of the post off here, and then I just glued on a 1/8 by 1/16 inch magnet. And this gives you, you can do this for each of your weapons, and there's really only two to worry about. So you can just flip them off, and you've got your splinter cannon, and you have your twin-linked splinter rifles. This is the one from the other Venom. So that is the easiest, simplest way to do your Venoms. Is really, if you want to get ultimately simple, just do this one, and that's all you need. And then you'll be able to do all the options. If you want to just get a little more just showy, having fun, this Venom I did, let me take off the canopy. The posts you don't need to magnetize. They just have little pegs, and it's tight enough that you don't need to do that. And I only painted up 3, so you can swap them out if you want. Again, like the other one, I magnetized, you glue on the gunner to this piece, and then it's again a 1/16 by 1/32 inch magnet here and here, and it works just great. I also magnetized the people on the sides, the witches on the sides, and what you can see is I put a 1/16 by 1/32 inch magnet in the foot, and a matching one in the appropriate place here. And this one you do have to drill in and be flush, and it is better. I didn't do it before, but if you can do it before you put these rails on, that will help you considerably, just because of the angle. But it just clips on there, and then the best thing to do is put it on there, figure out where you want it, and then drill your hole. It's pretty simple. And then, because I was being really obsessive that day, I went ahead and used 1/16 by 1/32 inch magnets in the arms and the shoulders, so that I was not constrained with what showy weapon I would want on the side. So if I decided I wanted that instead, absolutely no functionality or gameplay difference. Same thing on this side. As you can already see, it's bouncing around on this magnet. You just put the 1/16 by 1/32 inch magnet here, drill the hole where you want the foot, and it's on there. And then again, I also did the arm. The undercarriage gun I did differently on this one. This one was a 1/8 inch magnet fits perfectly in there, a 1/8 inch by 1/16 inch, and I actually just clipped the little post piece so it was flat, and I put a 1/16 by 1/32 inch magnet in here, and you see with that bigger magnet in the base it works just fine. And then I also have my twin link splitter cannon, same thing. So if you're short on magnets, any of these magnet sizes will do, and it holds just perfectly fine. And then the last thing that I magnetized, because I had just felt like it, was the bottom. And what you can see is you have the post where you put them in, where these would glue in. Right in the dead center I put a magnet, again a 1/16 by 1/32 inch magnet. This one I actually glued two by accident, but you would never know. And then on these it's the same thing, right in the middle, a 1/16 by 1/32 inch magnet. This is super easy, kind of pointless to be perfectly honest, but it was a whole lot of fun. And then the same thing with these. So super easy, super simple. Great way to magnetize your Dark Eldar Venom just for fun. You can pull it all apart. The other reason I like to magnetize is so that when I pack them up, things don't break off. I just have a feeling these witches would break off if I tried to glue them on long term. So that was one of the reasons, and I like running it without them sometimes. So anyway, that was very simple, very easy, and to be perfectly honest, really all you got to do is do this one piece right here and two weapons, and you have all the options that you really need. So that is the end of this magnetization tutorial. More of a demonstration than a tutorial. So until next time I see you in the 40K cave, this is the Warhammer Dad saying have fun, play nice, and enjoy your 40K time out here.